Search and destroy. We're still actually waiting to find out what map this is. We kind of don't have the map pool in front of us, so let's guess. I'm going to go for carbon. I'm saying it's carbon search and destroy.
I'm going to go for Havana.
I want to go for
Havana. Why did I only just realise that?
Just shows how.
I'm wondering if Slay might be able to update us on this. He's so unaware. He's so unaware that we're even here.
Yeah, he just seems completely focused.
It's on that Tetris. Have you seen him on Tetris? It is unreal.
Absolutely phenomenal. I was sitting there early Sunday morning.
He's like he's like rank 2 in the world on Tetris.
He's like the Lion King on Tetris.
Like probably about 95% of the people won't even get that reference, but for the few that do, I am more than a man. I am most definitely the Lion King.
Oh, and it seems that I'm the one that's slowing down this game.
Yeah, it doesn't actually know. We've got notifications turned off, so it can be quite like the players usually signal us and we have no idea. So it's going to be underground search and destroy, a map where we will no doubt see every single team on every single round push towards the A-bomb site.
Ah, you say that, but I've known of the Mohawk Rush.
The Mohawk Rush, is this? Can you explain this to us?
It's a universal rush now. It's basically just run down the B side.
Oh right, it's that simple. The Mohawk Rush is basically go for the B plant.
Yep, and I have no idea what's going on here because the game seems to have been ended without nobody timing out.
Interesting. Maybe one of the screens were freezing. Sometimes it just randomly turn off. Well, the projector is up. The crowd has grown ever so slightly since previously, and I think it's because we're coming towards the end of the Call of Duty tournament. Really, like I say, this is the battle for top 6. So this would make would that be the losers bracket semi-final? I'm not sure. I can't work it out in my head at the moment.
I just sort of go off what does it ensure them in terms of placement.
Okay. So it would ensure a top 6 placement. So let's have a look and see what is going on as we go into search and destroy underground.
And who do you expect from the Link lineup who's going to step up to the plate? I'm going to predict a Ryder with the A game of S&D.
I've got a feeling. I don't think Pasco had a great S&D. I know Momentum didn't have a great S&D, but I think Pasco is going to come big here. So we're just going to get the stream on, and here we go. We're going to start off watching Fariko Dragons. Yeah,
and I'd like to go on board with the Excellence because he's always an aggressive player for the Fariko Dragons lineup with that SMG MP7 Extreme Conditioning Focus. Quite a interesting choice for the S&D.
And an interesting spot that he's chosen as well. He's actually moved towards the B-bomb, completely thrown what I said out of the window. He's going to cut back though and see if he can find anyone taking this alternate route.
There's something interesting I'd like to point out as well. I was pointed out by Mac from the Western Walls lineup that when Apex NA were playing S&D, on every side of the map they had 4 ACRs with sleight of hand.
Wow, okay.
The difference in EU to NA playstyle is substantial, and we've seen that so far throughout this tournament. But back to this game, sorry, I've just sort of gone off at a tangent there. Fariko seems to be pushing on the Link lineup here. It's a 4v2 situation, and the bomb is down for Link. Yeah,
bomb got planted by Momentum, who was swiftly taken out by Torres. 4 versus 2, so it is looking good for Fariko Dragons. We just saw 3 players push in, and the defuse is going down. A grenade really needs to come in right now, which it does from Low, and Pasco takes out T1. Oh, Excellence shuts out Pasco. It is just Lowen left alone who gets the kill against Excellence. 1 versus 1, and Daredevil is on that defuse.
Lowen has not got a gun in this situation, so he's frantically trying to do this, but Lowen with a great snag there. Go for the thumbs up. Lowen with the banter there.
It's his trademark move now. He kind of stands up and simulates a pistol in his hand when he plays well. Yeah, it's just what he does. I think it's a French thing. I'm not quite sure.
I was told at Reflex GTA as well when he put off a 1v3 clutch. He did the simulation of that to 3 different people.
Yeah. They weren't too happy.
Oh, I'm gonna switch on board. Or
let's stay with. We'll do 2. We'll do a defense and an attack. See how both teams play out. And see what Torres can do.
Yeah, Torres is going to be using that ACR down this A-bomb side. I fully expect Fariko to win the attacks. It's usually the general case where teams win the attacks and lose the defenses on this this map. Sorry.
Okay, well, let's have a look what happens. Excellence taking that corner beside the boxes, a very popular position, and one that can quite often get naded if you're not too careful.
Yeah, that's definitely true. You see a lot of places stun the bomb, and if they get a hit marker, they're fully aware of people being in that corner. Torres pushing up to support Excellence here with that ACR. And it just seems that they're completely going for an A-bomb side of the map. And as you just spoke about that grenade, Momo coming in almost as if you told him, Ralph.
Yeah, I've got like a separate microphone here so that you can hear you can hear exactly.
Psychic powers.
Exactly. It's the bromance we've got going. But Excellence does have the bomb in his hands, and I think he's going to go for a bit of a cheeky plan. No, he's not, because Pasco was ready to take him out.
And we have Daredevil in a 1v3 situation here against Lowen, Momo, and Pasco. People you don't want to be facing, particularly Lowen, who's going to ensure that he does not pick up those early kills.
Yeah, let's see what Daredevil can do here. Ex-Western Wolves, previously winning a tournament at Battle of Amsterdam, consistently placing high. Is he going to be able to pull anything off? Oh, and let's not forget those GB rosters. Those 100-0 1v1s have got to mean something, Monksy.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's going to be 2-0 to Link, and things are looking good for them to take the search and destroy.
Oh, yeah, and just looking across the board, Link just don't seem to be that ecstatic. It's quite concerning. It's usually low and just screaming.
But, well, yeah, exactly. And you know what? I think that does actually come. I've been turning my head a little bit, and it's, to be honest, Fariko Dragons have been doing it more than Link. We'll switch over now and see what's going on for Link Gaming anyway, see what's going on for those guys. And let's get the view of Pasco.
Wow.
Ryder's no fear.
I'd just like to switch on board with Ryder. How has he got there?
I'm not quite sure myself. It's an interesting position. I'm not sure if it's a great one, but it's definitely one I don't see used very often. All that S&D practice coming into use here is he's just pre-aiming there. The element of surprise when he sees someone right up in the air on top of those crates.
Yeah, it might just surprise the team enough to put them off the shot. But Daredevil picking up an early kill there for the Fariko Dragons lineup, sorry, and Ryder's pushing up on this side of the map, trying to pick up the kill on the defender who will usually be in that arch side.
Ryder's just going to lay prone. He knows that someone is going to appear sooner or later, but that person that does reveal themselves will know Ryder is waiting on the floor. It's actually going to be Torres who stays back a little bit. 1 versus 4, is this one? Yep, 1 versus 4 for Lowen. Can the Frenchman come big for Link?
No, he can't, but Daredevil managed to shut him down, picking up 3 kills in that round on the A-bomb side, completely defending it all by himself.
It's actually going to be Daredevil, the Dutchman, getting the final kill, and that means it's going to be 2-1 overall in this game of Search and Destroy.
Yeah, and Rel seems confused at his notes here.
Yeah, but we've got a lot of scrap bits of paper right up in front of us, so that's all right. I've got this. There we go. So it is 2-1 Search and Destroy. Let's have a look now and see what is going on as we continue to... In fact, let's switch over. Yeah, let's get the view of arguably one of the best players in this whole event.
Okay, we better go on board with Ryder then.
Let's see what Ryder's doing as he moves into the middle map.
Yeah, and he's going to be pushing this middle area to something really interesting. Because you see a lot of teams usually reside around the corners of the map, and him pushing the middle is something quite unusual and unorthodox.
So Ryder, yeah, he's choosing some interesting routes here. He's not actually come across anyone just yet, but he is looking for that kill. I'm just bringing up the scoreboard to show that this is still 4 versus 4, which is always good news for the defensive side if time is just ticking away and no one's dropped down. Can he find anyone?
He's pushing up really heavily on this A side of the map. I believe he spotted someone earlier on, however no shots were fired, so they might be unaware of his position right now.
Well, Pasco has taken out one of Fariko Dragons, 4 versus 3. Things looking really good for the Link side right now as they continue to choose these really interesting routes. They seem to just be throwing themselves at the... I keep wanting to say Western Wolves, Fariko Dragons side. That's 3 down. There's only 1 left alive now, and it is going to be Excellence.
And I'm going to go on board with Excellence, who's been stunned now by the opposing team. He's in a 1v3 situation, but gets killed by Ryder there. That's 3-1 in favour of Link. Rel cheering, and I believe that could be all she wrote for this game.
Quite possibly, but as we saw on main stage earlier, Fariko Dragons were actually squaring up against Tech. I'm not sure which Tech team it was, as I know there's a few. It was the one with Nat being, if that helps anyone. I think it was in NVIDIA, is it?
TEC.NVIDIA,
yeah. And they lost to Capture the Flag, and NVIDIA were 3-1 up on Search and Destroy in a best of 3, but Fariko Dragons managed to pull it back.
Who would you like to go on board on for potentially this last round? And Lowen, once again, we're going to have to go on board with him with that sniper for this last round. Absolutely brave move there to pull out a sniper from this position. And
maybe it's the fact that there is no strategy to this to the play style that's working for them. He's opted for his Magnum now, which is interesting, but he's going to continue to watch the back of Link. There's always got to be one player in this position. Switch over and see what's going on as Momentum does go for a plant on that bomb, and it does look like it is going to go down.
Oh, and Torres picking up the kill on Pasco. This is very, very tense. Lowen killing Excellence from behind that car position. Momo really needs to burn down the time because they're going to be fully aware of where Lowen is on the map. So he's the only player who's sort of anonymous.
Yep. Oh, and he spotted Torres. Here we go. There's the gunfight. Torres gets the better of him. Lowen versus Torres for the win. Can Lowen get this kill? Yes, he can. And that is going to be it. Link advance into top 6 where they will square up against Prophecy.
Absolutely phenomenal result there, completely unexpected. That's Fariko Dragons dropping out into the 7th, 8th position, and also Link into the top 6. I believe that's them beating their seed once again.
It definitely is, and he will be happy with that. And I know that Phil will be happy at beating Torres, and and he will definitely rub this in for time to come. they do enjoy a nice bit of Skype and Twitter banter, Momo and Torres.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, and I'm just looking at them all shake hands here.
Yeah.
Lowen consolidating Brainiac in that situation, and Brainiac being congratulating Link on their win. Just looking at the final scores of this map, and just look at Lowen.
It's amazing. Wow, where you won. I didn't actually see that originally, so well played to Lowen. That is going to be it for Link Gaming against Fariko Dragons. Please stay tuned. I believe it is going to be Link Gaming against Prophecy that's going to be next on stream, so don't